there was an Instagram post
Right.
for your, I think your daughter's mother,
Right.
and she played what sounded like a phone conversation between the two of y'all. And in that phone conversation, I guess, well, both of y'all were kind of angry. There was a comment that you made about, your daughter.
Right.
Hello, you fucking up? You fucking up? What you see on the top? What? No, I want to know what did he tell her? Like I'm playing this time. He's gonna put a bag on you, bitch. Why? I don't like that son of bitch. He's gonna put a bag on you. I didn't tell nobody to get you. What did you talking about? What did you tell Tori? Cause she crying. I'm taking out my shit in the moon. You call my daughter a bitch? Tell that bitch I'm taking out my wheel in the moon. You call my daughter a bitch? I'm gonna black her fucking eye when I see her. I wish you would put your hands on my child. It's not a hustle for y'all motherfuckers. That's what this won't do me. We're very thankful. The video says you're busy. That's all it says. I don't bitch ass fuck. What does my brother got to do with this? Bitch ass brother, ho. You ain't do nothing to my brother, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna see you in swim like your bitch ass. You ain't do nothing to my brother. Your bitch ass. You ain't do nothing to my brother. I'm gonna see you in You ain't do nothing to him. Breathe like him, bitch. You ain't do nothing to him. Bitch ass crackhead ass mama, ho. You ain't do nothing to him.
Basically, I was going off, never hit my daughter like that, but I do discipline my daughters, but I never hit my daughter like that. But that was just me just fucking pissed off, flashing out, But like I say, that was a police move. Why would why would you do that? Why would you get my daughter to post something on social media, shitting on her daddy, then record it when I called back? Like that ain't right. Vlad, I'm just trying to get my daughter in a better position because like that side of her family is a poverty plague family. Like they poverty plague. It's a plague on them. Like like they don't think making it out the ghetto. My daughter's mother, she's on drugs heavy, Her mama's a crackhead. Her mama's a crackhead. Like the daughter, the one my daughter called Paw Paw, the grandma and dad, the grandma and her, whatever, he's a crackhead. So they poverty plague, like these people, these women ain't done the last 20 years over 14, 15 years in prison. I can't have my daughter finding crack pipe. Like this shit real, and that's what I'm fighting for, Vlad. Like that's what I'm fighting for. They poverty plague. Like that generation teach that generation to be on food stamps. That generation teach that generation be ready for food stamps. It's a poverty plagued family. And all you have in that family, the only way out is they find somebody, with money and have a baby for them. That's just poverty plagued families. If you from the ghetto, you'll understand me when I say poverty plagued families. Even if you give them money, they gonna spend their money on something that's gonna keep them in poverty. They just poverty plagued families, and my daughter I ain't having it.
Well, I guess when you ended up beating your murder trial,
Right.
And I guess it was her brother.
Right.
And I guess when the verdict came back not guilty, I had read that she ran out crying. And I guess like the jury, it took them like less than an hour to deliberate.
Yeah, like
so
35
it was really
minutes.
kind of a very 35
minutes.
Which kind of 35 minutes over a murder charge, which means that it was kind of a clear-cut case of not guilty.
Right.
But I guess that she was there at the trial and she was upset over the verdict and she ran out crying, is what I had read.
Yeah, she ran out crying. She caught the stand on me too. She
took the stand on you?
Yeah, she got on the stand too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she got on the stand, but what she said on the stand was, all she was saying on the stand was, you know, like woo-de-woo, stuff like that, but, you know, she, no, I ain't had no place with her brother, you know what I'm saying? So she couldn't get up there and shit on me how she wanted to, you know?
Okay. Because I guess in the recording that there was some mention of the brother.
Yeah, I was telling her, you should have laid, you supposed to lay like your brother. I was telling her, the shit you doing, you supposed to be dead like your brother. That's all I said. You know, I ain't say I, you know, fuck with dude or nothing like that. I was just telling her that. Basically. I ain't even threatening a bitch.
Yeah. Well, man, I'm sorry to hear that the mother of your daughter, which I'm sure you love very much, is putting you through this.
That's what come with this lifestyle, Vlad. You know, I ain't the only rapper gonna go through this. I ain't the only rapper going through this. I ain't the only celebrity going through this. It's just, you know, some people evil, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically the moral of the story. Some people evil. And, you know, I'm living my best life. You know, my daughter in the other room, happy as shit. You know, so that's small things to a giant.
Yeah, man. I mean, unfortunately, the more money you make, the more the evil in other people seems to come out.
More money, more problems. That's one of the realest songs, you know, like,
Yeah.
the happiest times in my life when I ain't had nothing when I was a kid and I used to play every day and go have fun and stay out all night, you know. Them was the happiest times, you know. Everybody loved me. We ain't had problems, you know. We ain't had nothing, but everybody in the ghetto was happy. We played softball every Sunday and shit. You know. But when I got money, you know, that's when I got enemies. That's when I got people, you know, trying to take from me and, you know, people trying to try me and things like that. When you ain't got nothing, you don't got all them problems. But I'd rather them problems with the sack, you know.
Right. Well, you know what it is that as you accumulate more money, you then have to accumulate the protection of that money. You have to start building up the walls. You have to start building up your security in various types of ways because, yeah, more and more people will come out the woodwork to try to scam you and try to extort you and everything else like that. It's sad, man.
Right.